So here we are at episode 1050, and it begs the question: how much has the story progressed since the episode 1000? Episode 1000 is when everybody got together in the performance hall, and they're facing everybody, and they're trying to go up there to get to fight Kato. So at episode 1000, Luffy had not started fighting Kato yet. Okay, so we progressed to there. We had a whole fight with Kato, get thrown into the ocean, get brought back to life, get recuperated, and now finally rejoin the battle. So all that happened within 50 episodes. That's quite a bit of story progression. If that was all that was happening, you could do that in 10 episodes probably. 115 was a pivotal episode. It was a milestone. It was the manga 1000, right? So there was a lot going on there. Like not as much as happened. Now we had the two filler episodes, but we can't blame it on just the two filler episodes. We still had the 48 episodes from 1000. Well, technically 47 because we haven't seen 1050 yet. I don't know. I think the complaints about this story arc. I love this story arc. Earlier in this arc, I was going to say it was my favorite. I don't think I can say that now, but we got to see how it concludes, of course. But I don't know, man. Like, if you look at it, because I vividly remember. A lot of times, I won't vividly remember what was happening 50 episodes ago. I vividly remember what happened with episode 1000 because it was a big deal. I paid a lot of attention to it. I put time into that, and so I remember where the story was, and I bet you could take any other 50 episodes, and you'd progress a hell of a lot more than that, right? Like we were into the fight, and we're still into the fight now. Like I said, a lot's progressed. We've had some people get defeated. Queen and King might be on the ropes here. Who knows what's going to happen? I think Zoro and Sanji will defeat them. And we're getting close to the end of that, it feels like. And this should be the last Kato fight. Kato, Momo, and Odin, essentially. The final three. Everybody else has been dispatched when it comes to fighting Kato. Like, those fights have happened, they're over. So, it feels like we're in the end game, and I would be very shocked if we're still in this story arc at episode 1100. So, the next 50 are going to finish it off. But, I don't know. It doesn't feel like you progressed 50 episodes to me. And this is just perception. But in any case, you know where we are. And you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Well, you successfully delayed him long enough. If he'd gone back in the castle, it would have been harder to find, and he probably would have killed some of our friends. So this had to happen. This delay had to happen when it did. And it worked. That's right. Bare those dog teeth. Gear 4. Look at him, man. He's looking psychotic as hell. Zap this son bitch. Divine swiftness. So you're combining attacks. White serpent, divine swiftness. What better to fight a dragon with than a serpent? A really big serpent. Like I said, Tron Light Cycle. Get this son bitch. Who's gonna hit him first? Right in the face. Well, it looked like a chest shot. I'll take it. Bitch ass. Get wrecked. Hell yeah. Home run, like I said. Oh, shit. The only question now is he still awake? Yeah. Hey, thanks for picking me up. Yeah. Yep. That is helpful. I knew you'd be back. I don't know. I think we still need him. We need all the help we can get. This son bitch. Now you can just lay here. You've accomplished your very minuscule purpose. No idea. Don't worry about it. So he's still alive back there. All right. He's still mad? He's back in his dragon form because he's a punk ass. This is what he always retreats to every time somebody spanks him. Yeah. Because I'm awesome. That's how. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't kicked your ass yet. Yeah. That too. Oh, but I am. I have all the cock. Mind your own business. Yeah. Look at him, he's looking scared. No. I don't owe you jack shit. I ain't giving you nothing. A kind man. Eat my ass. So? This is very important to him. My name is Nunya. Nunya Business. Of course, I get it, right? This is a very traumatic event for him. And I think it's the first time he's seen him since. Because is Kato the one who whipped his ass? Well, no, I guess he saw him earlier today. Kato whipped his ass and strung him up, right? But yeah, it's still traumatic. Put some bass in your voice. That's right. Now we're talking. This is all I've been looking for. Meanwhile, everything's cool here, right? Tell you what, I really like this kind of music. I don't know if I'd listen to it all day, every day, but I like it. These people are just chilling. They're probably 6 beers in by now, you think? Full of candy. Yeah. Yep, very fluffy. Too bad you're about to die when the island lands on our heads. Don't worry, she's just psychotic. Well, if that's what our mythology says. That was some shit, man. There's so much that's happened in this story arc. You think about the beginning of it to the end, like, or to where we are now, like, Jesus Christ, man. So much has happened. I was talking about what hasn't happened in 50 episodes, but we're about 150 in or something, probably more. There's been a shit ton that has happened, though. Hell, Luffy had a whole ass prison arc, you know? He was breaking rocks and collecting food, you know? Sure thing, buddy. She did help too, man. I'm not going to talk to the brainwashed people about her feelings. Sorry. You guys are a little biased. Yeah. Yeah, she has adult supervision of people who worship her unquestioningly. That is not a good situation. That was a good transition, though. Look, man, I don't care what anybody says. The way she grins and her laugh is creepy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she's a bad person. It's just that character design with the grin is just creepy, man. It's unnatural. A mysterious dragon. Yeah. The fact that he's a dinosaur with a cigar in his mouth just will never stop cracking me up. Azor blue? Is that what that is? Azor? Is that a blue color? I think so. That's the way it should stay. I wouldn't say, because if you say it, it makes people have less respect for him. Oh, he's just a little kid. The unknown is always more scary, more intimidating. That's why I wouldn't have told him shit. I ain't. If you're dying and you got 3 seconds to live, I might whisper my name in your ear. That's all you get, right? Did Jack just eat it? You're talking shit. Kill this son bitch. Because F this guy too. And F this guy. Yep. You're going into kitty litter box. That's a bad place, man. You don't want to go there. So twice the thunderclouds. Is that what you're afraid of? You're afraid, like, if I get my schlong on? Sounds to me like you about got washed. That's what I'm hearing. So that's still a failure in my books. Like, you just got lucky. That's the only reason you ain't dead is you lucky. Yeah, look at this punk ass. Then, by the way, this is why you snap their neck when you have the chance. If you got him held up like this, snap his damn neck. Don't be waiting. Don't wait for the clouds to change. Take him out. God, I hate this dude, man. It's just that you're lucky. That's all. Did they hold up an F and Q card? This music is slamming right now, by the way. The music is very excited. He always looks like such a sad little dragon, you know? Well, that was good foreshadowing. Thank you for reminding me that he said that. Yeah. Yeah. You're that brat. Now you're big enough and worthy enough to kill. I still can't believe he's like, I demand to know what your name and where you're from. No. Who cares? If your enemy asks you a question, you are under no obligation to answer that question. At all. And I'm not even talking about like a mortal enemy. It could just be like a workplace enemy. You don't have to say shit to these people, man. Screw them. He would have died never knowing my name. That's all I'm saying. Breathe something. Hey, spit something out. Luffy is being a real-time life coach right here, man. You better breathe something now, boy. He's about to light us up. Well, I guess you're gonna die then. Boy, he is. He's on that Gatling guns firing speed, man. He's not gonna let you get away. Yeah. So now you're gonna punk out, huh? That's what I thought. Incompetent. I don't think Gear 3 is going to be enough, buddy. Right in the face. Didn't you use Gear 3 the first time you fought this sumbitch? It did work, right? This one feels like it worked a little. Yeah, like he's like, breathe something. Then he's like, bite him. Now that he's not facing you, you can bite him. Okay, never mind. I bet Mom can fight a little bit. Damn. Then again, bite this subbitch. He's pissed. Here it comes. Chomp. Well, tasty. Uh, I'm sure Kato tastes nasty, to be honest with you. Yeah. That's a good parallel. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, because he did demand his name back here, too, right? You're so pathetic, I'm going to let you live. Sink in deep. That's gotta hurt, Bob. I'm biting the hell out of you. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. They really don't like it when you butt in, do they? Hey, man. I think that's the first time he's ever said that. He's grown up as an anime character. Yeah. I'll never stop biting you. Well, it's gonna be hard to dodge if you're biting him. Yeah. Nope. Get that shit out of my face. You just got knocked the hell out. The battle has been joined. Look at him. How you crash landed. I always like the face in the rock. I approve. Now, bite him again. Chomp. Yeah. Good shit. Yeah. How nervous are you, though? He's pretty strong and pretty indefatigable, shall we say. Yeah. Robinson is Sleepy Son. Yeah. Time for some water fish karate. I mean, you still got to fight your own, man. We ain't got time for all this bullshit. Yes, he did. Fair enough. Tis true. Yeah, this is good shit, man. Yeah, finally. Jesus. Look, like I said, I don't care about his character that much. I mean, I don't. And so this ending doesn't hit as hard as maybe people who do care about his character, but I still like it. I still, it's not like I want anything bad to happen to him. I do want him to find his courage. It's just taking too long and it's been too repetitive. But this feels like this should be it. Hopefully, we never have to go through this again. And we won't because the author's not an idiot. What else would scare you after this, right? Like you just bit an emperor. I guess one of the five elders. Maybe they'll scare you because they have a whole different kind of power, right? Like they've got the political power as well as whatever physical prowess they have, which I assume is pretty large, right? I'm sure they have magic that would blow your mind. So those five guys, maybe, but until we get to that point, there shouldn't be anything that scares you. So that feels satisfying to me.